All right, chat, we've digressed into darkness and evil once again. I'm going to return to Zhiqiong's letter, and I'm going to start over so that I can get back into the sadness and not the spiciness. Okay? That's what we're doing. Sus? Couldn't be me. I'm the most unsus person here. All right. Zhiqiong's letter. All right, chat, back to the emotions, okay? Back to emotions. To the exploration team, I am sincerely sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. I'm sincerely sorry for leaving on such short notice. I'm grateful for your help along the way, but it's a pity that I can't keep working together with you. Jinwoo, please don't feel upset about my departure. I trust that among all the unbecoming and foolhardy young adventurers that you've looked after, I'm but one hopeless fool. I hope that I haven't been a big headache for you, and that although I've left you with all good memories. If I ever had any family, you'd be the one dearest to me. There are so many stories that I haven't yet had time to share with you. All I can do is leave some half-finished names on the map. It's a shame that it was done in a haphazard fashion, and I didn't get to carry out much background research or fine-tune the wording. I regret not being able to come up with better-sounding names for you and the others. Anyway, thank you for taking care of me. But I prefer adventuring alone to being looked after by my seniors. Mr. Khedive, who the traveler calls Klondike Bar. Please forgive my willfulness. I understand that you have your concerns, but it's just like you said. The secrets hidden in the depths of the chasm are beyond mere mortals. Maybe that's the reason why the exploration took a toll on me. Because I'm not blessed with a vision. I'm not blessed with a vision. But still, I can't help wondering if those famed adventurers like Leonard, Stanley, and Rogue have ever witnessed the same marvel as I. The stone halls of old crawling into the darkness. The dark purple mud gushing out like lava. The translucent azure crystals floating in the air. The damaged stone tablets carved with maps of ancient places and so many undescribable wonders. Would those great adventurers have backed out for fear of danger? Or would they have acted as recklessly as I, persisting in pursuing the unscrutable secrets of the world, even at the price of their common and less dignified lives? Mr. Khedive, as a scholar, and also a mere mortal like me, what would your choice be in such a circumstance? Cletofo. How we love that name. Forgive us for laughing. And please, accept my apology for my previous distrust and willfulness. I don't have it in for you, despite your annoyingly sneaky ways. Treasure hoarder background, impoliteness to Jinwoo, lack of hygiene awareness when making drinks, complete disregard to the safety regulations of the ministry, and reluctance to heed our warnings no matter the scenario. In spite of all your faults, I don't think they really matter to me. As your friend, I regret not being able to meet you earlier. I'm gonna cry. Munning, I'm sorry, but I won't be reporting in at my post. Thank you for all your efforts in helping me land a job in the ministry. Without you, I would have been thrown out of the chasm the moment I entered it. Maybe the official offer from the ministry will arrive after my departure. Please keep it for me. I will treat you to dinner if I ever come back, and don't you forget it. Oh no, she wrote to us. Miyuki, thank you for everything on this trip. You gave me good advice and came to my rescue. For that, I'm forever grateful. It's a shame that I don't know how I can repay you. As someone blessed by the gods, you're bestowed with elemental power that will aid you in your adventures. Although I might never know the answer, I still wonder how you regard us mere mortals. In ancient times, when heroes and yakshas fought alongside Rex Lapis, when colossal borders were halved to form the mountains, when giant rocks were cast from the skies to create seabeds, what was the place of mere mortals like us, whom the gods had neither noticed nor recognized? What are our mundane loves and hatreds, mundane happiness and tragedies, mundane achievements and accomplishments, mundane bonds and relationships? Are all of these just something of no consequence in the eyes of the gods? Are ancient dwellings of the gods and those unfathomable scenes really far beyond the reach of commonplace human courage? It may seem disrespectful to ask these questions when Rex Lapis has only just left us. But when compared with the chosen ones, who have gained the gods' blessings by chance, what are we mere mortals unnoticed by the gods to make of ourselves? We've also obtained dreams by chance, and we keep pursuing them throughout our busy, bustling lives. We don't want to be forgotten, and for that, we strive hard to make even the slightest difference, or hang tough through laborious work, every day with the courage of an ordinary human. Are all these acts of no meaning? Think of those herb gatherers who dangle from the top of the cliffs, miners who work day in and day out despite the potential threat of earthquakes, and workers who drive every nail into giant ships multiple floors in height. If their hard work is dismissed as mundane and unworthy of remembrance, I can't help but question the gods' logic to favor some of our wishes and dignities over others. With such questions in mind, I follow you into the uncertainty and danger in the depths of the chasm, pushing my limit as a mere mortal. I wouldn't say that I've conquered or explored the area, but I hope that I can at least put the chasm into the map that I drew and edited. I want to mark the places that I've been and... oh gosh, wait, I'm losing it. I want to mark the places that I've been to, and the varying I'm losing it, chat. I want to mark the places that I've been to, and the varying sceneries in the chasm with names that belong to the mortals. Names that belong to me. For lack of a smarter solution, I believe that this is the only way to inspire those who come after me. I want to tell them how far someone who was not chosen by the gods can go, and what stories she may leave behind. Please, worry not for me. My journey has only just begun. Once I'm done taking a breather, I will march deeper in. Thank you for helping me clear the path ahead. I will continue venturing into the depths of the chasm until my strength fails me. Good luck, my fellow teammates. I hope that we shall meet again on our journeys in the near future. Glee wants to go on an adventure. Zhiqiong. Zhiqiong. I was getting teary-eyed a little bit there. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks for the hydrates. That was a heavy read. I'm so... God. I'm so bad with goodbyes, and as I said just a few minutes ago, I've been questioning a lot of, like, where am I going? What am I doing? Am I worthy of, like, doing the things that I want to pursue? Am I able to make a difference? I don't really care about being remembered, but I do want to inspire like Zhiqiong does. And I want to adventure and try new things, and I always want to feel grateful. Oh God, why am I getting so emotional? I always want to feel grateful for the people who I cross paths with, whether by fate or chance or whatever it might be, whether they hold my hand for a minute or a year or 5 years, to always feel grateful for them. And to leave some part of my, I don't know, if I have intellect, some part of my intellect or some form of inspiration with them, like Zhiqiong. I guess this hits harder because I've had to, you know, I'm leaving my coworkers, I'm leaving my students, and I've been hoping that I leave them with something and trying to move on in what I hope will be something fruitful. Thank you for doing so much reading during a long stream. Of course, you guys know I love reading to you guys, and I love the lore. The writing in Genshin is always astounding, and it always seems to get me into my feels. So, I honestly thank you for listening. Dainsliff would like her. Ooh, potentially. There's one piece of fan art I found through HoYoLab, actually. It was a selfie of Zhiqiong who delved so deep into the chasm that she ended up in Enkonomiya. Oh, for some reason the letter makes me sadder than anything else in the game. This hit pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we all go through some of these emotions sometimes, questioning, you know, our own footprints as we go along. You know, when we think deeper on what we're doing with our lives, especially as we grow older. When we had all these dreams as children and we start narrowing them down to like career paths or like more pursuits. And like, if we're making that difference for ourselves and for others, I feel like we can relate to this in some way. I haven't recovered from this for months now, Sid. That doodle of her in the corner is too precious, it is. Hello, John Truman, welcome in. We're in our feels, we've just finished reading Zhiqiong's letter. I wish I could read the names that she gave these things, but I can't. I can't read these names. This is the dirt something, right? Oh no, these are written... These aren't kanji, these are like the Tevat letters, I think, so I don't think I can actually read those. I was about to be like, if this is kanji, then maybe I could read it, but I can't. I play Genshin Impact too, but on PlayStation 4. Let's go. I hope your adventures into that have been going wonderfully. I started on PlayStation, but I've been playing on PC for a year now. It's been a year. July 11th was our 1-year anniversary of returning to Genshin and starting our adventures from the beginning, and look how far we've come, chat. Thank you all so much for joining me on these adventures. If I were to write a letter, it's not a parting letter. If I were to just write a letter to you guys would definitely be on here with my gratitude for all of the adventures we've been on. The last section of the map is all hazy because of her condition. Oh, John, thanks for the follow. Oh, you're right. This is where we found her letter too. Oh, it's so sad.